Hello everyone and welcome back to another live stream. How is everyone doing? It's been about 2 weeks. I apologize for not being able to get to you guys earlier this afternoon like I thought I would be able to. I had a bunch of errands come up last second, but to make up for it, I have been doing some iRacing tonight. I felt like I would do a stream of a couple races. Hopefully you guys are interested in some pickup cup trucks at Daytona SuperSpeedway. I was just able to get this live stream set up last second before the session is starting, as you see. And hopefully I'm not having too many throttle issues with my pedals. I think there's some dust or some hair stuck in the sensor that kind of makes the throttle for my pedal set a little glitchy. And I just realized I do not even have my laptop set up, so I am not going to be able to see your guys' chat, really, because I just have the iRacing window in front of me. I have no way of seeing the comments because I don't have my goddamn laptop set up for the preview. One of the downsides of me trying to stream absolutely last second. But it's still better than no stream, right? Alright. It's been a little bit since I played iRacing. It's tucking behind the number 7 truck right here. Let's see if we can get a tiny little bump drafting tandem practice going right before we have to start our qualifying. Alright, guy. Straighten out. Stop swerving. There we go. Nice gentle push. Ease off the gas going into the turn. Try to stay as smoothly behind him as possible, but he's kind of swerving all over the place. I kind of am too. Jesus Christ, don't go below the yellow line. Oh, it's been a little bit since I played this. What is this smoke I see up here? Someone crashed coming out of the pits. So before and after the qualifying session, I'll be able to check your guys' comments, but obviously when I'm racing, I won't be able to. Alright, so far so good. It doesn't seem like my throttle is being too glitchy. I'm sure it'll come up a little bit later. Alright, yep, here's the end of the final practice session, right before we get into the qualifying. I'll check your guys' comments right before I get into that. Alright, now that I'm done driving, I can safely switch over. Alright. How many people are watching? It's gotta be more than 3 people watching. I'm not sure if that's correct. Maybe it's correct. Only 2 people watching. I'm gonna refresh that. So I see the comments coming in fairly quickly. Is it working? It's coming through on my end. Hopefully I'm not having any issues with this. It seems like it's coming through. Hopefully it is. Hello to everyone that's watching, if anyone's watching. Gotta get started with this qualifying. Get up to the high line for the warm-up lap, so we have as much track as possible to get up to speed with. Try to stay up near that outside wall without actually hitting it. Shoot. Missed that shift by about a half a second. Trying to stay right next to this little groove line in the track, if you can see that. Trying to stay right on that. I'm going to do the same thing for this first qualifying lap. Just stay in the high line to get as much momentum built up with the slightly longer portion of the track. But the key to doing that is to be as smooth as possible with the steering. And then for the second lap is when you hug that yellow line on the bottom. here we go. Let's try to qualify towards the front so we don't have too much mess of traffic to deal with. It's been probably a month since I've done these trucks at Daytona with iRacing, so I apologize if I'm a little rusty. I'm a little rusty Wallace. Hopefully I don't go upside down. Alright, not great, but not bad. I mean, I'm not going to be on the pole, but I didn't make any huge error. No way. Alright, second, there we go, that's more like it. I was on the pole for a second. God damn it, cats, knock it off. Alright, but at least we qualified near the front. It's definitely a good thing. Rookie class at Daytona, you definitely want to be in the front to avoid the big one, which will happen. Just getting into the pits properly. That wasn't good, my pedals shifted. I'm gonna have to fix those before this race gets started. Hopefully I have some time to check the comments. Oh, 13 seconds left, damn. Alright, pedals feel better. I have a little bit of time to check the comments. Alright. So is it coming through just fine? It looks like. I got comments coming through. I got people watching. Not too many people watching, but I did this literally last second, so I'm not expecting there to be a huge audience for this one. Shut up, cat. Alright, let's look at the qualifying order. So I took second. Not bad. Although I don't like how I'm on the outside line. Especially with this track and this class, but second out of 23, I will take it. Hopefully I can move into third or at the very least fourth, or who knows, maybe I'll get a good jump on the leader without actually passing him before the line and get the pole. This is only a 10-lap race after all. I will try to check your comments before the race gets started. Renee, hello. TNT Man 83. I'm still supporting your work. Thank you, Jake. Hello, Christian. Lancer Evolution. Alright, time to get back to the race. By the way, my mouse is screwed up, so I apologize if it either doesn't click when I want it to, or it double clicks. Been having a lot of issues with that. Alright, let's get into the grid. The leader hasn't spawned yet. The leader always likes to spawn at the last second to annoy everyone. I'm guilty of that sometimes too. When I record my gameplays, I hit record and then spawn last second, so I can't complain because I'm guilty of that. Let's get into the split time standing screen. That's my screen of choice while I'm racing. Who knows, maybe the leader will forget to spawn and I'll actually get the pole. No, wait, the guy in third will get the pole. Alright, so let's see if the usual trend follows of me getting a great qualifying time and getting screwed over by some stupid other car. How much you want to bet it happens? But at least we're in the front row, so we don't have any stupid cars in front of us. They're all just behind us. Speaking of stupid cars, I just saw someone spin into the grass in turn 2. This is going to be interesting. If there's going to be a giant wreck, just please wait till the last lap so we can at least make it exciting. Don't do it on the first lap. That's always annoying. Is this the leader next to me, or is this the third place guy? Yeah, it is the third place guy. The first place guy never spawned, it looks like. Wow, dude qualifies on the pole and he forgets to spawn into the race. Alright, just can't pass the leader before we get to the line. Otherwise, let's try to get a great jump. Alright, so far so good. It's like a 4-car main breakaway for the lead. And everyone's kind of strung out behind us. Alright, push, but he backed off. Thank you. And I'll stay in my outside line. I'm just trying to follow this line right in the track. Stay as straight as possible. Give me a push. But back off in the turn. Thank you, buddy. Alright, I like this guy so far. He knows when to push and he knows when to back off, it seems like. I'm trying to get a little bit of side draft, but also give the inside line their room. 10 laps to go, nothing too aggressive yet. Let's just keep a nice, exciting race in the meantime. Alright, this green guy knows how to be a good pusher. Whoa, sorry, inside line car. Give you your space. Shoot, I got a little too high there. I'll follow this groove in the track on the backstretch. Oh, we are 3 wide for the lead. Holy crap, and I'm in the middle. This isn't going to be good. We somehow survived that. Holy crap. This is intense. Alright, and we are clear to take the inside line for the lead. Just no one take me out. I won't do any aggressive blocking. Just no one take me out. And I will try my best to hold my line. Stay off the apron. Shoot. That slowed me down a little bit. Alright, these people know how to race, it seems like. They know when to push, but they know when to back off. I like it. Shoot, I need to learn how to keep my line, though. And stay off the apron. Shoot, we got some lapped cars coming up. Hopefully they get out of the way when we get up to them. Try to get a draft off this first guy going on the backstretch. Please keep your line, buddy. Thank you. Alright, coming to the end of lap 4. This guy's making a move on the outside. I'm not going to block. Obviously, I'm just holding my line. Shoot, except we're coming up to another lapped car. Hopefully we can both of our lines can get past him on the back stretch. Shoot, hit the apron there a little bit again. Alright, I backed off to not make a double file trying to get past this lapped car. Holy shit, don't wreck me, buddy. Thank you. No! God damn it. Alright. That was my fault. Get out of the way of everyone else. Shoot. I got forced down below the yellow line when I tried to get back up when I touched the apron. God damn it. That was such a good race for so long. It was fun while it lasted, though. I usually don't have that much luck for that long. But once again, I qualified great, I was doing great, and I was trying to get past that one lapped car. We all got bunched up. I got forced 3 wide below the yellow line when I tried to merge back up. I just hit the apron at a bad angle. I spun myself out. I mean, I was forced down there, but I probably could have gotten back up without spinning myself out if I had a little bit more talent. But unfortunately, I don't. Still fun while it lasted, though. And in addition to pitting for the damage, we also apparently went through the pits during that slide. So while I'm doing my penalty and repairing my damage and shit, I'll check your comments. See what you guys are saying during the first half of that exciting race. Alright, serving penalty. No fuel, no tires. Just get back on the track after the penalty. See if I can salvage a top 10 position. Oh, you bastard, don't do it! Okay, good. Jesus Christ. Two laps to go. Can I salvage a top 10 out of this pandemonium? I have the 13th place guy behind me coming up, but he has no drafting help. He's falling back. This 8th place guy in front of me is swerving around like he's drunk. There's 2 laps to go for me. And I am still in the top 10. Fortunately. This guy in front of me is kind of blinking and swerving. I'm just gonna stay off, ease off away from him so I don't get my top 10 ruined by him. So out of 23 people... Hey! Oh my god, I have to kill one of my cats in a second. So if you guys don't mind, I know it's late and I know school recently started, but I'm probably going to do another race, see if I can get slightly better luck. And I'll also be practicing at Daytona, doing some bump drafting practice with people in the next half an hour before the next session starts. What is this fucking moron doing? He's like swerving all over the place. He probably thinks I'm gonna pass him because he's damaged and doesn't want me to take him out, but I don't want him to take me out. From the looks of it, he's swerving a lot more than I am, so I should be a lot more worried than he should. Yeah, and my internet's also a lot better than his is, apparently. Maybe I'll take him out crossing the line. Alright, so at least I got my top 10. And there he goes, Kyle Busch style, into that inside wall. Keep it off the wall. Keep it off the wall. Save it. There we go. Alright, so let's park into the pit safely and get our bonus safety points. Take a look at the results, a look at some of the replays. Yeah, well, we won't spend the entire next half hour practicing for the next session. We can also look at the replays of some of the wrecks and what happened with me for this one. Was doing so good, I was running in first place for about 3-4 laps, and then we got forced, looked like 3 or 4 wide, trying to pass one of those lapped cars. And then I got forced below the line. I probably could have gotten back up on the track without spinning myself out, but I just hit the apron at a bad angle. I'll take 50% of that. But then again, I wouldn't have been in that situation if I wasn't forced down there in the first place. Benjamin Zawoski takes the checkered flag, doing his victory donuts. Wish that could have been me, but can't win them all. Or in my case, you can't win any of them. Alright, so let's take a look at some of these replays, but first, let's take a look at what you guys are all talking about. Yeah, sorry guys, I know this is a late one. I know I did this without warning. But I figured a late, no warning stream is better than no video, right? Alright, let's take a look at what happened to me on lap, I believe it was 5. Alright, so we had... Ooh, I didn't even realize that most of that pack broke away at some point. Or just wrecked. We just had some nice racing for the top 6 going on. And that guy cuts in front of me. This dude cuts in front of me. That's when I had to slam or hit my brakes. So that number 12 in front of me without wrecking him or myself. I didn't even see that number 6 coming up. I thought that was the initial lapped car. Then I come up to the number 17. The 12 gets into the 7. The 17 loses it. The 12 loses it. Oh, God. I could have... Holy crap. I did not even see that one wreck that happened. Wow. I did not even see that one. So that explains how I got a top 10, because basically everyone else is wrecked by that point. So the number 12, that kind of forced his way in front of me. How the hell did he win that? How the hell was he the winner? He forces himself in front of me. He takes out the 071 car. He gets forced into the wall. He hits the wall twice and gets a decent amount of damage. Spins. And somehow this dude still wins the race? How is that possible? I mean, kudos to him, but I swear to God, I tapped the wall and it says I am required to pit. I'm black flagged. Alright. I want to see this. these cars that hit the wall. That was a hard wreck. Alright, actually, I know we said we were going to do another Daytona one. We're just going to save this whole replay. I know we said we're going to do another Daytona one, but let's see if we can get into the Charlotte IndyCar race. It actually sounds like fun. Alright, so we save that. Quit out of here. So let's see if we can get into a Charlotte IndyCar race. Which we can. Charlotte IndyCar or Charlotte Street Stock? You have to do a real quick vote right now. I'm going to download the updates for the Street Stock. Sorry, I know it's just a black window in the chat for you guys. I still need to switch over to the monitor mode in OBS, but I'm just about done with the update, so I might as well... Actually, no, give me a second. Hold on. Hold on. What's going on? No. Alright. Up to you guys. Street stock or... Indy cars. Quick, I have 2 minutes to choose. Alright, you guys are saying street stocks. Street stocks it is. I love my paint scheme. Alright, street stocks it is. So full screen into window mode. And go back to OBS. And go back into iRacing. There we go. Alright, so instead of just doing nonsense in between, just a half an hour bump drafting practice, we'll instead do a street stock race before I do my other pickup cup race at Daytona. We have like 1 minute to get a practice lap in here. Does that look good? Yes, it does. Sorry, the clutch is a little more touchy with these street stocks. Oh. That dude came down in front of me a little too early. That was not my fault. I held my line and he just turned up into me. Well, action right off the bat. Didn't mean to hit the wall there, but whatever. Alright, let's join the session. Stupid mouse. By the way, is the stream quality alright for everyone? Is the audio decent? Is the video coming through alright? Once again, I don't have my laptop set up. I suppose I could flip it open while I'm waiting here and load up the damn internet page. Nope, except it is dead and I don't know where the charger is. So it looks like we're going to continue without my laptop. Got a good jump coming out of the pits that time. And street stocks at Charlotte, there's a lot of drafting involved too. Even though it's only around 140, 150 miles an hour. There's a decent amount of drafting involved. I haven't raced these in a while. Am I supposed to be using a default setup? Because this guy behind me seems like he's already going much faster. I never remembered using a setup for any of the street stock races that I ever raced at, and I actually won a couple. Oops. Well, I have the fastest lap so far, so I'll be doing something right, although I was the first out of the pits, basically. Seems like you obviously have better grip into these turns and can take them at a faster speed once your tires warm up. Duh. All racing experts are shaking their heads at me with that statement. Alright, now to qualify. What are you guys all chit-chatting about? Alright, qualify. Once again, like the Daytona trucks, until the... Oops, god damn it, missed that last shift. Until we get to the qualifying lap, I'm trying to take the turns in the higher line to give myself a little bit more track to build up speed with. Just don't want to hit the outside wall and make all of it for vain. I can't remember if we have one or two, so I'm just gonna play it like I have one and do the bottom line right away. I do have two. That was a really smooth turn. Let's not mess up the lap with this next turn now. God damn it. Right as I say that. I knew I was going to do something to screw it up. God damn it. Can you tell I haven't driven iRacing in a while? Got a little too wiggly with that steering wheel, and how the hell do you get loose in the street stocks completely on your own at Charlotte? You have to be a dummy, that's how. Well, until everyone else's second lap comes through, it still says I took 5th for qualifying. At least I didn't hit anything. It's one positive. If I can stay in 5th or even 7th, I'll take it. At least towards the front or towards the middle in the inside line. I'll be content with. Well, at least my first lap wasn't too bad, because I screwed up my second one. Alright, let's see that from chase view. Me spinning myself out in the qualifying lap. I just took the turn a little too wide, and then I got a little shaky with the steering wheel to compensate. And right there, it was already loose. It was sideways the entire time. I took out the commitment cone with my back bumper. Rest in peace, cone. I was sideways basically in the start of turn 3 and stayed sideways the entire time and didn't hit anything. Fortunately. Well, except for the commitment cone. I don't know how much damage that actually did to my bumper. Probably not much. This isn't camping trucks. I'm going back to camping trucks after this race is done. I didn't want to just do nothing in the half an hour between the official race sessions. So did I end up with 5th? Wow. I actually ended up with 5th. Even after spinning out my second qualifying lap, my first one was good enough to get me 5th. Towards the front and in the inside line. Oh, perfect. Do we have any names from that last race I recognize? Not really. Any viewers in this race? Alright, anything else I need to do, or am I going to click on grid right away? Let's click on grid. I always wear out my shifter. Oh, everyone spawned already. They let us shift. Alright, no stupid errors. I'm talking to you, everyone else. Well, and myself, too. Especially in the goddamn pace lap. It's a 20-lap race. No need to be super aggressive right off the start. You see that way too much with these street stock races at Charlotte. People just spinning each other to get into first place on like the first lap when they don't realize that like a lap later 2 cars are going to tandem together and be able to draft right past the leader at a good 5 miles an hour faster. Even if he's holding the inside line, you can get past on the outside line if people draft properly. I'm usually actually decent on the outside line with these street stock races. Why are you hitting your brakes, number 1 car? Alright, so that was an easy way to get 4th place. Let's just hope my throttle doesn't give me too many problems in this race. This is not the race to be having a throttle that doesn't work properly. Need to basically be throttled to the floor the entire time. So we have a 4-car breakaway for the lead. Well, 3-car. Already. Are you fucking kidding me? Why do I even bother? Why do I even bother? How many times has that fucking happened? I'm gonna put together a compilation of all the times I've been having an amazing race and I get taken out by someone else's stupidity. God knows I'd have like 20 minutes worth of material. Jesus fucking Christ, you goddamn motherfucking morons. Do you see why I don't like street stocks at Charlotte? That guy couldn't just fucking spin down to the apron. He had to fucking overcorrect and come back up into me. Of course he did. What the fuck am I waiting for? There we go. You see why I don't like doing these street stock races? Fucking morons. They can't be side by side for one fucking turn on the first lap without spinning out. And people wonder why I can't move up on any races. Because my rating gets ruined every single race, even if I'm doing well, because I'm taken out by other people. My screen froze. Yeah, sure it did. I don't know. Wonder if I can get a top 10 in this one if none other people start wrecking stupidly. But I doubt it. Can't get much more stupid than that. So I doubt that's going to repeat itself twice. Oh, we already see a couple slow cars, so we have 2 cars that wrecked. Maybe I spoke too soon. It amazes me how people that retarded can qualify like in the front, then literally on the first lap they can't be side by side for 5 seconds without wrecking each other. Oh, am I gonna get taken out by this guy? Nope, he actually kept it down low. And sorry I used the R word, I didn't mean to. Oh, it's the guy whose screen froze. Just going super slow that I'm coming up on. Is he going to take me out again? Well, I'm actually Alright. I'll stop my shit talking if I can't even take a turn without spinning. I'll stop my shit talking. I have no excuses for that. That was all on me. Let the leaders get by without taking anyone out. Good. Alright, now I'll give up the... God damn it. Jesus Christ. Sorry, guys. There we go. I was trying to hit that hotkey. God damn it, stupid black flag for my spin. Oh, and that's going to be speeding in the pits, unless I got slowed down in time in that segment. Please no speeding. Okay, good. So at least I'm getting some practice in street stock, since apparently I need it. All my shit talking, and then I spin out twice in the same turn completely on my own, so I'm not one to talk, apparently. "13th place. Maybe we can salvage a top 10. I think we do. Maybe I still have like 5 laps or so to go, as long as I don't spin out again. If a couple other people wreck. And back to Pickup Cup. Oh, we got a wreck. There's 2 more cars I can pass. And they wrecked right after pit road. And they both sustained a lot of damage, so that's going to take a decent amount of time to tow their cars, so we should get those spots. Might be able to get a top 10 after all. As long as I don't spin out again. I'm trying to ease off the gas a little bit in the turns so I don't spin myself out. I'm sure that's along the lines of what you're supposed to do as the tires start getting worn. Please don't take me out, spun car. Okay, good. Jesus Christ, this has been a shit show of a race. Wouldn't you say? Trying to get that elusive top 10 spot, even after that disastrous first lap. This time was not my fault. That 9th and 10th place are still in the pits from that wreck they had earlier. I want that 10th place spot. Looks like I got it right here. Looks like I'll be in 10th place next lap around. I just passed him right before he came out of the pits. Perfect. Sweet. So even after 2 decent qualifying runs with these 2 races, even after being taken out, after having some decent races, after the 2 decent qualifying runs, as I almost lost it there, looks like I'll still be able to get a top 10 in each race. Just need to not wreck in the meantime. It's nice and steady into the turns. Ease off the gas, slowly back onto the throttle. Just need to not wreck. Forgot how loose these cars get after a while. I just need to take 4 more turns without spinning, and I got myself a top 10 finish. Took that turn way too high, but I figured I'd go way slow, then risk spinning out. It looks like we will have enough time to be able to get over to that second pickup cup race at Daytona I wanted to do. We'll have about 5 minutes to spare. Won't be able to watch too many replays in this one, but if we're going to make that race, at least we'll be able to get that second Daytona race in. Then I'll end this stream, probably. Ninth place, not bad. Even after that terrible start, getting taken out by the leaders, racing way too aggressively. If I can still get top 10. Which it looks like we will. After all that, still get a top 10. Where's the fireworks? So we'll take a quick look at what took us out, the replay of that, and then we'll head on over to the pickup cup race. I don't get too many chances to do any practice with that one. Alright, come on. Lap 1, unfortunately. Alright, so let's see what caused it. These two guys, obviously. David Gray and whoever that number 1 car is mainly the 1 car's fault. I guess there's a little both of it. Well, I guess the guy got clipped again, so it wasn't necessarily his fault. He came back up the track. I guess I stand corrected. Alright, so we'll save that replay so we can get a better look at that next time. But for now, we are exiting out so we can make it over to the pickup cup. Should try out the V8 supercars in this game. I have, and they're really fun. There's just not too many races aside from hosted races. There's never any official races with the V8 supercars. Alright, Daytona. Going into the driver's briefing for that. I'm not even bothering to exiting out of the iRacing window. Preparing session. Come on. Come on. Still loading. Still loading. Still says preparing session. Yeah, this will be the last race before I end this stream. Join practice. There we go. Alright, here we go. Launching sim. The race is starting up. Alt-tab to put it into window mode. Just make sure it looks good on the game screen. There we go. Oh yeah, by the way, thanks to all the congrats for 20,000 subscribers. I am stoked as well. Here's to another 20,000. It's another reason why I wanted to do a stream tonight. I wanted to get a video as soon as possible to you guys. I didn't want to get to 20,000 subscribers and just stop uploading. That wouldn't be nice. Alright, hurry up. Oh my goodness. Better load in the next 2 minutes, otherwise I'm not even going to be able to get in the session. There we go. There we go. It's adjusting my seat. That guy just glitched out into the wall. We got a blinker up there. The number 10. Hopefully he's nowhere near me during the race. It's like we got a drafting tandem coming up behind me that I'll be able to get hooked up to momentarily, so I'll at least have a little drafting practice before we get into the qualifying in a minute. Robert and Mike coming up behind me with some drafting help from each other. Someone's spun out already. No, right when I get hooked up with these guys. The qualifying session's about to start. Oh. Alright. If I can tell you a secret, I did that second spin on purpose. I would have been able to save that, but I wanted to see what it was like to hit the wall head on. Almost like Miguel Paludo right there. Race. Oops. Alright, let's see if we get taken out this time. Or if we can actually get a win for the first time ever live streaming. I've gotten a couple wins before. I don't think I've ever gotten a win while live streaming with iRacing. Maybe we can get a first tonight. Come on, hurry up. There we go. Oh, I missed everyone else. How the hell do I spin out coming out of the pits with a truck? Well, I don't think I'm gonna get any drafting help until I have to qualify. Checkered flag. Now we get to qualify. Alright, like usual, I'm just gonna race, or not race. Let everyone else qualify for like 30-40 seconds before I start my session, just because I like to know exactly where I'm going to be at once I'm done with my laps. Alright, qualify. Like I did the first time, I'm just going to try to stay up on the outside line. Because there's a little bit more track on the outside line, obviously. So I'm trying to use that track to get a higher speed before my timed laps. So I don't need these warm-up laps to be as fast as possible. I just want to get as much speed built up as possible for my timed laps. If that makes sense. Let's see, 177. There we go. Here we go, and now we stay towards the bottom line. Come on, let's see a top 3. Come on, top 3. Top 2. Nice. If we can start on the front line again. Although I don't like that. That's exactly what happened last time. Look what happened last time. How much did the leader beat me out by? Not much. Alright, don't have that guy, it looks like that. Forgot what number he was. I think he was number 7. He had to force his way through the last time and won the race. Alright, so second place. At least we got the front row on the outside line. Just that close to getting the pole again. Alright. And the race session should be about to start. Yep, in 20 seconds. Let's see how many people are in this one. 23 again. Second out of 23. This is deja vu. Hopefully I can end this race a little better than last time. Hopefully I don't get forced below the yellow line and spin myself coming back up when I hit the apron. I'll click on the grid when there's about a minute to go. Let's make sure my pedals are nice and snug in my carpet and aren't going anywhere. Hopefully sometime in the future I'll actually have a rig and won't have to worry about my pedals sliding around on carpet. I'll actually have them mounted onto a proper rig. Unfortunately for Cody, that ain't the case quite yet. Alrighty, let's do this. We got this car in front of me again, but it wasn't his fault last time. That was that other car's fault. Or the other truck's. I don't see his name in here. Oh yeah, Benjamin Zawoski. He's in here, hopefully he's not gonna cause any trouble if he's in the back. The same guy from the first race. That kind of forced his way in front of me. Got side by side in front of this 071 car and took him out. And still, after that, was the eventual winner. He's in this race. In the same race as him, 2 races in a row. Hopefully he won't take us out. Why do I keep saying that? He didn't even take me out last time. He just got us in an awkward situation that eventually got me below the yellow line. That kind of forced me to spin myself out. Alright, let's have some good, clean, fun racing. Nothing too aggressive at the start. If you guys want to get very aggressive on the last lap or two, I'll be all for it, but just let's get to that point first. God, I always qualify decent, but I always get taken out by someone, so I can never finish decent. I mean, I still got 2 top 10s, but I mean that's a top 50%. Like Danica would be proud of a top 10 if there was only 20 cars. I want at least a top 3. If I'm finishing in second, I want at least a top 3, or at the very worst, a top 5. This guy, Shirley, is kind of staying way back from me. I hope she's not trying to get he or she isn't trying to get a big jump that's going to take me out, literally, before we get to turn 1. That's the worst. Just waiting for the 071. See when he goes. When he goes, I'm going to go. We're a little more congested than I would like us to be, but as long as we just keep it together, I'll hold my line. Just no one bump me too aggressively to start. Please, and thank you. Decent run with that outside line going on the backstretch. Took the turn a little too wide in turns 3 and 4. I like having the inside line, but I'm usually decent with the outside line, just as long as no one takes me out. We actually made it a lap. Jesus Christ, we're 3 wide. Holy shit, there's a huge one behind us, and it's just me and one other car for the lead. Me and Jamie. Holy shit, that was the biggest wreck I've ever seen. That is the biggest wreck I've ever seen. Alright, I guess it'll be a two-car battle for the lead. Like Ricky Bobby and Jean Girard in the end of Talladega Nights. Unless some stupid lap cars take us out. I got the slightest bit of front-end damage, but it doesn't seem to be affecting the driving at all. That was a huge wreck. And I somehow was able to stay out of it. I really hope this Jamie person like spins themselves out, because I really like a nice easy win right here. I just hope he doesn't spin me out. I'm not going to aggressively block him and take him out. He just better not do the same to me. The next closest person in third place is like 15 seconds back, so yeah. As long as neither of us do anything stupid and take each other out, it'll just be a 2-car battle for the lead, for the win. Just please have none of these other cars be stupid and take out the leaders. That's all I'm asking. I'm talking to you, Simon. You gotta be kidding me. Morons. It's always goddamn morons in these rookie races. I swear to God, if this Cullen guy wrecks me. What the fuck?! God, you fucking moron! Congratulations, Colin. You're getting your fucking iRacing account banned. Jesus Christ. You've got to be fucking kidding me. Sorry for blowing out your guys' ears, but I was understandably fucking pissed. Jesus. Once again, sorry for blowing out your guys' ears, but you can understand why I was pissed right there. Let's see what kind of fucking pathetic finish we can salvage after that. And then after that, I'm going to send in a replay and screenshots and ban him. Yeah, you're gone, Colin. I've done it to a few people in the past. Jesus fucking Christ. I am fucking livid. I am absolutely fucking livid. God, I'm going to fucking... You're lucky I'm not a hacker, otherwise I would find your fucking address. Jesus. Situations like this, people are so fucking lucky that murder is illegal. Christ. Obviously some fucking kid using his mommy's credit card. Jesus fucking Christ. Sorry, I probably blew everyone's ears out, but you can understand why when someone literally deliberately takes you out for no fucking reason other than that you're the leader. Some stupid fucking lapped car using his mommy and daddy's credit card. Colin Earl has manually disconnected. Yeah. It's the last race you're getting into, buddy, because immediately after this I'm doing the report. Taking a video clip, taking the replay file, taking a few video clips, taking your onboard, taking the chat of you sarcastically saying you didn't do it, and hopefully mommy and daddy will be able to buy you a new account. I've done it with a few other people, and I'm doing it this time. Just as I was talking about how I always qualify great, I'm always doing great in the race, and I'm always taken about by some fucking moron. Alright, so unfortunately I'm gonna have to stop the stream to do this, because I need to use OBS to record some video clips to send into iRacing. Jesus Christ. I am absolutely fucking livid, if you couldn't fucking tell. Alright, so I'm gonna save this. And unfortunately, I gotta get going. You can't see the rest because I need OBS to record some video clips, but yeah, we will see what happens. I will keep you updated. Thanks for watching, everyone. Literally 3 races in a row, I was in the top either 2 or 3, and I was taken about by some fucking moron. Still managed to finish with the top 10 in each of those 3. Regardless of the people being fucking morons. Alright, so I'm going to report this guy to iRacing, get his account removed. Hopefully his mommy and daddy will buy him a new one, so he doesn't cry and have a temper tantrum all night, like I just did. Understandably so. Alright, I will see you later, guys. Peace. Bye.